Okay, so you can see Arsenal are 1-0 up. We're in the 37th minute rather. And Man United aren't pressing us, pressing centre backs, goalkeeper dropped back and are have congested the center of the park, looking to push us out wide. Zubimendi comes across and Saliba, maybe worried about Fernandez, doesn't pass to him, which is a shame, really, because if he does plays what he sees, then uh, we can release Timber quickly. And Saka is just waiting for things to happen. Odegaard is already there expecting something like that. But Saliba holds onto the ball, passes to Rice. He's surrounded by three, so he can't do much but pass the ball to Zubimendi. He makes a nice forward run, but to be honest, I mean that's a ball Zubimendi can play. It's a little more high octane than Saliba's opportunity. Find Zubimendi, but yeah, too cautious. So Zubimendi passes the ball back to Saliba. So Rice has made his run cycle, and we have nobody in midfield there occupying this space. Instead, we have Saliba and two lines of Man United players. At this point, what Saliba really should be doing is clearing the ball or somehow getting it to Gabriel. But instead, he passes the ball to Zubimendi, who is also under pressure by Fernandez. And it shows as he tries the first time it to Raya, but he mishits the pass and it lobs onto Man United's number 19's foot. Forget the name in the moment, but he ends up scoring two games in a row now, and it's all off too cautious build up, poor decisions when there was actually danger, and poor execution by Zubimendi, which is very unlikely. Okay, so now it is 1-1, still in the 50th minute, only in the 50th minute, and Man United are um, advanced in our half, and they've moved the ball onto the left-hand side, and our number 6 is missing. Instead, we have Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Rice all in a line, no triangle. If Zubimendi ventured forward and is now struggling to retreat back into the base of the six, base of the triangle, rather, midfield triangle, Rice should have moved over to cover that ball into the false nine or number 10, Fernandez. Instead, what happens is they're sluggish to reform the triangle, the midfielders, Arsenal midfielders, and Dorgu notices the gap and steps in. It's found by Martinez, and that's when Zubimendi and Rice realize there's a problem. But by then, it's too late because Man United are playing wonderful. Uh, one touch, two touch football, and a couple 1-2s between Dogu and Fernandez, and even probably a handball. Allows Dogu to skip past both our holding midfielders in Rice and Zubimendi. And it's pity referee didn't pick up that handball by Dogu. And hats off to Trossard who's come all the way across, try and stop Dogu, Man United's midfield from ploughing through. But he scores a great goal. So here's another shot of the uh, 1-2s and Man United capitalizing on our improper positioning. There's the handball. And now it's 2-1. Okay, fast track to the 85th minute. Arsenal have Arsenal have found an equalizer from, you guessed it, another set piece. So own goal and set piece. And were our goals, what were the sources of our goals. And so Man United now employing similar tactics to what we employed the very first match of the season, where they're launching the ball forward, putting pressure on us to build out from the back. But this time, Arteta has observed this midfield barricade in the center of the pitch and employing tactics. So centre backs are further spread out. So we get the ball to Saliba, bypasses the whole center of the pitch, and fortunately, Madueke is not able to make. Eventually, the ball gets onto Madueke, but he runs the wide play, unfortunately. And so fast tracked 86 minutes. Well, a minute later, Raya takes a goal kick, and Marino uncharacteristically loses a duel here against Man United's young starlet, revitalized number 37 English international Kobe Mainoo. And Mainoo controls the ball aerially, outmuscles Marino aerially, controls the ball, gets it to Fernandez, is it? And now we've got a triangle. And look at our triangle. So at least we got a triangle. But see, the problem is Rice is dragged towards the ball. So Rice is not that kind of Makaleli number 6 who sits and guards basically the back door. Really, it's the main door um, to opponents, to our goal. He rushes in, and that's a mistake. Marino and Rice aren't a good pairing because both of them are attracted to the ball. They're combative, but they need to be paired with another defensive player who holds space, maybe doesn't have as much pace. Um, Someone like Calafiori or Norgard. We have Christian Norgard, who does a marvelous job of shielding the back line. I've seen highlights of that against Brentford. He's also got a decent um, long ball, and he uses that to, spew the ball to the wingers. That's what he did for Brentford last year. Uh, and pretty sure he came up with some assists for uh, Brentford's number nine there, Mbumo, that was a name that eluded me, who's now playing for Man United, number 19, who ironically scored in this match already. But so watch Rice come in, and so Manu gets the ball and just finds the top of the midfield, which in this case is Cunha, another attacking signing, Man United attacking signing, and he turns and runs out of centre backs, and by then it's too late. So lovely strike from the top of the box to the bottom right hand corner. Okay, let's have a look at the goal we scored, the only goal we scored from open play. So here we are in an advanced position on the pitch. Basically all our players in our opponent's half, and Gabriel spreads it out to our our new Ecuadorian player, his name eludes me in the moment. And this is exactly what we needed to do. We needed to do this more, really, because as you can see, Man United have basically made a decision tactically to stop us going through the center. Anyway, our left back moves the ball forward. Timbers made a great run in place of Jesus. So Hincapié is the name, crosses the ball in and floats over everybody to Saka, who controls it wonderfully and lobs it to Odegaard, who first times it to normally where Gyökeres would be, but Timber is putting enough pressure on Martinez, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. So fantastic. So we did have some good wing play in the match. Saka and Odegaard and Hincapié. Trossard was ineffectual, as was Jesus. And I'm surprised he didn't drop much in the game, drop into the midfield to help out. That must have been to help us get the ball out about half, but it might have been following instructions. And I guess he'd been clinical enough lately to warrant more of an advanced position, but the chances didn't fall to him. Anyway, let me know what you thought. So to summarize, essentially, our midfield is a bit dysfunctional, was a bit dysfunctional in this game. We're losing duels, and we're too cautious in possession. Uh, Not just midfielders, but centre backs, and we weren't hitting the ball out wide enough to counteract Man United's tactics to congest the center of the pitch. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'm out.